Hey everyone, we're down here in the basement. We're in the basement because this is where the cable comes in for the cable modem, and this is where I have the internet hardware set up. It's just easier that way. And instead of disconnecting the Airport Extreme wireless router, I decided to just show it to you working in real time. A lot easier than disconnecting all the cables and shutting it down. Got the cable modem over here. We're not going to talk about that. Over here we have the Airport Extreme wireless router. It's 802.11n and 802.11g dual band. You can have both 802.11g and 802.11 devices connected to it simultaneously. Pretty standard design. Really no external indications that it's running or operating other than a green light means everything's good. A yellow light means that there's an issue that has to be addressed. On the back are 3 gigabit Lan ports and 1 gigabit WAN port. Some of you may be saying, well, how come it only has 3 gigabit Lan ports? Most routers have 4. This was designed by Apple to be a wireless connectivity device, so they figure that most devices will be connecting to this wirelessly. But again, it does have 3 gigabit Lan ports. I have 2 computers hooked up to this wired through the Lan ports, and there's 5 wireless devices connected to this right now. 2 iPhones, an iPod, and 2 laptops. Pretty straightforward installation. Came down here, powered everything down, plugged everything in, powered everything up, went upstairs with the airport utility software. Straightforward installation, walks you right through it. Took less than 2 or 3 minutes. It was really painless. Connected right to the cable modem. Piece of cake. It does have the airport utility that it comes with. You can configure certain aspects of the router with it. You can do port mapping. So if you're doing if you have a web server, an FTP server, you can map those ports to the IP addresses of those computers. It does have WPA2 personal and enterprise encryption, and it's basically got all the encryption algorithms built into it. Very good security, very good firewall configuration. Again, pretty straightforward, pretty easy to set up. You don't even have to be hooked up to this through a LAN port to configure it. You can just plug it in, turn it on, open the airport utility. It'll see it. You run the configuration, set up your encryption, and then you're done. Again, it took less than 5 minutes to do. It's pretty straightforward. The reception on this is fantastic. I've had a couple other wireless routers before. No matter where we are in the house, we get full strength reception from this. First wireless router that I've had that we get full coverage throughout the whole house. The speed is great. 802.11g, 802.11n. I've got a couple devices connected to the G side, a couple devices connected to the N side, and again, the speed is fantastic. One issue with the Airport Extreme, it is on the pricey side. It's $179 retail. That's on the high side for a wireless router. You can find it for a little bit less on the internet. I've given you guys a couple links that you can check out where you can find it for below retail. Check those out. So again, it is on the pricey side, but the features that you get I think, are worth it. Again, gigabit Ethernet ports, you don't get that on a lot of wireless routers. Excellent reception, dual band technology, excellent speed. There's one feature that's really nice about this that most wireless routers don't have. It's got a USB 2.0 port here that you can connect a external storage device like a hard drive or a flash drive. You can hook printers up to it. Any USB device you can hook up to this, and you can connect to it from any wireless client or any wired client. This does not have the ability to block DHCP clients, so if there's a client on your local area network that you want to block completely or that you want to block from a certain time frame like you can do with other routers, you won't be able to do that with this. Minor drawback, if you're running this at home, there's probably no reason to block DHCP clients. If you're running this in an enterprise environment, then you might want that feature, but again, it's a minor drawback of the utility software. And a nice feature of the USB 2.0 connection is if you have a mass storage device hooked up to this, like like a terabyte drive or any hard drive or any storage device, you can set an individual password for that storage device, which is really nice. So you can have one client that can access it and the other clients can't, or you can issue that password to all the other clients. A very nice feature. So again, this is the Airport Extreme 802.11G and N dual band wireless router. Again, very easy to set up, very easy to configure. 3 gigabit Ethernet ports, gigabit Lan ports, excellent reception, excellent speed. A little bit on the pricey side, but with the features you get, well worth it. I've had it now for a month, haven't had a single problem with it. Haven't had a couple wireless routers in the past that have locked up on a daily or weekly basis. And that's why I bought this, because the other routers that I had were locking up and not working. So this has been bulletproof, not a single problem with it, not a single lockup. Great wireless router. So thanks again for checking it out, and I have some more information on the website about it. If you have any questions about this, just hit the link up above, and feel free to ask me any questions that you have about this. That's about it. Again, this is the Airport Extreme wireless router, 802.11NNG. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later.